While there are plenty of places in the world that would easily pass as the reflection of paradise, there are others where one is not even advised to tread owing to unknown dangers that lurk in every corner. In this video, we'll talk about exactly those places that one must not visit if they're looking for the ideal holiday destination that is also safe rather than just being pretty. So join us as we count down the top 15 most dangerous places in nature that you should definitely avoid. Let's start off with number 15, Lake Natron, the most inhospitable area on Earth. Lake Natron in northern Tanzania is as beautiful as it is deadly. With waters rich in natron, the lake is corrosive to human skin and eyes, boasting a pH level as high as 12. Temperatures can soar to 120 degrees Celsius, making it one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. The lake's striking pink and red hues come from salt-loving microorganisms like cyanobacteria, which thrive in its extreme environment. Surprisingly, despite its harsh conditions, Lake Natron serves as a breeding ground for 2.5 million lesser flamingos. These birds depend on the lake's isolation and caustic waters for protection from predators. While stunning to look at, the lake's fiery look hides a harsh reality. Its corrosive waters and unbearable heat make it impossible for most species to survive. For the flamingos, it's a sanctuary. For humans, it's a place best admired from a safe distance. Number 14, Death Road. North Youngus Road, famously called the Death Road, is known for all the right reasons you'd expect. Stretching 43 miles, this treacherous route is notorious for fog, landslides, waterfalls, and cliffs that plunge 2,000 feet at almost every turn. Until 1994, it claimed nearly 300 lives annually, earning its title as one of the most dangerous places in the world. The road connects the Amazon rainforest to La Paz, Bolivia's capital, through steep and mountainous terrain. This made it a lifeline for merchants who packed trucks and buses to transport their wood and crops. Unfortunately, the narrow, winding hairpin turns often led to catastrophic accidents, with vehicles tumbling over the edge, taking people and their livelihoods with them. Today, while safer alternate routes exist, the Death Road continues to draw adventurous tourists and cyclists seeking a thrill. Despite this, its tragic history lingers, serving as a chilling reminder of its deadly reputation. Number 13, Snake Island. Ilha da Queimada Grande, or Snake Island, lies 25 miles off Brazil's coast and is considered one of the deadliest places on the planet. Locals stay far away, sharing chilling stories of those who dared venture near. One tale speaks of a fisherman found lifeless, floating in his boat, drenched in blood after straying too close. The danger lies in the island's inhabitants, golden lancehead snakes, a highly venomous pit viper species. Their venom is so potent that it can kill a human within hours. With these snakes present in such high density, up to 1 per square meter, the Brazilian government has banned public access, declaring it too dangerous for anyone to visit. Occasionally, scientists conduct research on the island, studying its unique ecosystem. But for most, Snake Island remains shrouded in mystery and fear, a stark reminder of nature's lethal beauty and the boundaries we dare not cross. All right, now let's head over to number 12, Oimyakon. Oimyakon, a remote village in Siberia, Russia, is widely regarded as one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. Temperatures here plummet to a bone-chilling 90-degree Celsius, creating an environment where survival is an extraordinary challenge. The severe climate makes agriculture impossible, leaving residents reliant on frozen fish and reindeer meat. The village, home to about 500 people, has adapted to these extreme conditions, though tourists rarely visit. The freezing temperatures make everyday tasks daunting, and vehicles must run constantly to avoid freezing solid. Even brief exposure to the air can result in frostbite, making it one of the most dangerous places for visitors. Despite the extreme cold, Oimyakon stands as a testament to human resilience. It's not just a village but a frozen frontier, where life continues against all odds. While fascinating, its bitter cold ensures it remains one of the most unwelcoming places on Earth. Number 11. Death Valley. Death Valley, a desert valley on the California-Nevada border, is one of the hottest places in the world. It holds records for scorching temperatures, with July 2018 marking its hottest month ever. The average temperature, including overnight lows, was 108.1 degrees. For 4 days in a row, the daily highs hit a temperature of 127 degrees, the highest recorded temperature. A band of settlers lost here in the winters around 1849 to 1850 gave Death Valley its forbidden name. While only one person died here, as far as we know, they all thought this valley would be their cemetery. They were saved by two of their young men who had learned to be scouts, William Lewis Manley and John Rogers. As the men climbed over the Panamint Mountains from the valley, one of the men turned and looked back, saying, "Goodbye, Death Valley," earning its place in the top dangerous places in the world. By any chance, if you plan a visit here, make sure to take plenty of water. Number 10. Skeleton Coast. Stretching across southern Angola and northern Namibia, the Skeleton Coast is a haunting expanse where the desert meets the Atlantic Ocean. Known as one of the most inhospitable places on Earth, its name stems from the countless animal skeletons scattered along its shores: whales, seals, and even elephants. The coast's harsh climate, relentless winds, and lack of fresh water make survival nearly impossible. The region is notorious for its eerie fog, which has ensnared countless ships in its grasp. Many vessels now lie abandoned along the coast, adding to its sinister reputation. Travelers brave enough to venture here must also contend with human dangers, including reports of gang violence and robbery. Despite its peril, the Skeleton Coast holds a raw, desolate beauty that attracts only the most daring adventurers. It's a stark reminder of nature's unforgiving side, a place where life struggles to persist against overwhelming odds. Number 9. Danakil Desert. The Danakil Desert in East Africa is as treacherous as it is surreal. With temperatures regularly exceeding 122 degrees and landscapes dotted with active volcanoes and geysers spewing toxic gases, it's a hostile environment few dare to visit. Known as one of the hottest and most uninhabitable places on Earth, the desert's conditions can be life-threatening even after a short stay. Adding to the danger is the high concentration of sulfuric vapors, which create a choking haze over the region. The desert's vibrant yellow and orange salt flats and bubbling acid pools look otherworldly, but conceal peril at every step. Despite its dangers, the Danakil Desert remains a geological wonder, drawing scientists and adventurers eager to witness its alien-like terrain. Yet, it serves as a stark warning of the extremes our planet can offer, a place where survival is a true test of endurance. Number 8. Gates of Hell. The Gates of Hell, officially known as the Darvaza gas crater, is a fiery pit in the Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan that has been burning continuously since 1971. Geologists accidentally ignited the crater while attempting to burn off escaping methane gas, and the flames have raged ever since. This 230-foot wide crater glows day and night, its boiling mud and orange flames creating a scene straight out of a nightmare. Locals named it the Door to Hell, and for good reason. Its unrelenting heat and toxic fumes make it one of the most dangerous places on Earth. While its fiery spectacle attracts curious travelers, the Gates of Hell is a stark reminder of humanity's environmental impact. What began as a misstep in resource extraction has become an eternal warning about the power of nature and the consequences of human error. Number 7. North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island, part of India's Andaman Islands, is one of the most forbidden places on Earth. Home to the Sentinelese tribe, this remote island has resisted contact with the outside world for thousands of years. The tribe views outsiders as threats and has been known to respond with violence to anyone who ventures too close. The Indian government has made it illegal to approach the island, both to protect the Sentinelese and to safeguard visitors. The tribe's isolation has left them with no immunity to modern diseases, making even a friendly encounter potentially catastrophic for their population. Shrouded in mystery, North Sentinel Island remains one of the last uncontacted places on Earth. It's a stark reminder of how some communities thrive by rejecting modernity, maintaining traditions in a world that has long since moved on. Number 6. Madidi National Park. Madidi National Park in Bolivia might look like a jungle paradise, but its beauty hides a dangerous truth. Spanning 19,000 square kilometers of dense Amazon rainforest, it's home to some of the most toxic plants and dangerous wildlife on Earth. Touching the wrong plant can cause severe rashes or even poisoning, while the park's predators, from jaguars to venomous snakes, make it a risky place to explore. Despite its dangers, Madidi is one of the most biodiverse regions in the world, housing thousands of unique plant and animal species. Its untouched wilderness attracts scientists and adventurers alike, but venturing into the park without an experienced guide is highly discouraged. Madidi National Park is a reminder of nature's duality, its ability to inspire awe while demanding respect. It's not just a place to visit, it's a challenge to survive. Number 5. Sahel, North Africa. Bordering the vast Sahara Desert, the Sahel region of North Africa has become a symbol of environmental devastation and human suffering. Once a semi-arid savanna, decades of mismanagement and overuse of limited water resources have turned much of the Sahel into uninhabitable land. This ongoing desertification, combined with severe droughts, has led to widespread famine. Between 1972 and 1984, over 100,000 people lost their lives to starvation, and the region remains at constant risk of humanitarian crises. The Sahel's challenges are compounded by political instability and conflict, making it one of the most dangerous places to live. The Sahel is a stark example of how human actions can exacerbate natural challenges, transforming fertile land into a barren wasteland. It's a sobering reminder of the long-term consequences of environmental neglect. Number 4. Alagoas, Brazil. Alagoas, a small coastal state in Brazil, has earned a reputation for being one of the most violent places in the world. Despite its size and relatively low population of 3 million, it holds the dubious distinction of having one of the highest murder rates globally. More than 2,000 homicides occur annually, making it a hotspot for violent crime. While Brazil's metropolises like Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo are infamous for their crime rates, Alagoas stands out for its concentrated danger. Poverty, gang violence, and drug trafficking fuel the bloodshed, creating an environment where safety is a constant concern. For tourists, Alagoas serves as a stark reminder to exercise caution when traveling. Its natural beauty is overshadowed by the risks, highlighting the stark divide between its scenic coastlines and the grim reality of life for many residents. Number 3. Monrovia, Liberia. Monrovia, the capital of Liberia, is home to West Point, one of Africa's most infamous slums. Around 75,000 people live in overcrowded conditions, facing challenges like crime, drug abuse, and epidemics of cholera. The lack of proper sanitation and basic infrastructure makes survival a daily struggle. Beyond the slum, Monrovia is plagued by environmental hazards, including frequent flooding and severe pollution. The city's fragile economy and limited resources exacerbate these issues, leaving residents with few options for improvement. For travelers, Monrovia is a challenging destination, but for its residents, it's a testament to human resilience in the face of overwhelming adversity. It's a city that demands both caution and compassion, highlighting the urgent need for sustainable development and humanitarian aid. Now let's move to number 2. Mylu-Su, Kyrgyzstan. Mylu-Su, a uranium mining town in southern Kyrgyzstan, is a chilling reminder of the long-term dangers of radioactive contamination. Once a vital site for Soviet nuclear programs, the town processed over 10,000 tons of uranium, leaving behind a legacy of toxic waste and ecological hazards. Home to approximately 23,000 residents, Mylu-Su is one of the most radioactive places on Earth. Frequent natural disasters such as earthquakes, landslides, and floods exacerbate the risk, potentially exposing even more of the population to radioactive materials. The effects of prolonged exposure are devastating, leading to severe health issues. Despite efforts to contain the contamination, the risks remain high, making Mylu-Su a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked industrial activity. For those living here, survival demands constant vigilance and extensive protective measures, as the shadow of radioactivity continues to loom large. Number 1. Bermuda Triangle, North Atlantic. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is one of the world's most enigmatic and feared locations. Over the years, countless planes and ships have vanished in this region under puzzling circumstances. Theories about its dangers range from magnetic anomalies and methane gas bubbles to storms and even extraterrestrial activity. While many incidents have logical explanations, a few remain unsolved, fueling its reputation as a hotspot for unexplained disappearances. The triangle's allure lies in its mystery. Despite advances in technology, its secrets continue to baffle experts and spark imaginations. Whether it's science, myth, or well, let's say something in between, the Bermuda Triangle remains a symbol of the ocean's untamed power and the unknown lurking beneath the waves. It's a place where reality and legend merge, where scientific explanations meet the unexplainable. So, in other words, the Bermuda Triangle is a place that can't be fully understood or explained, making it a magnet for conspiracy theories and wild speculations. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content just like this. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to check out the part 3.